In the name of wonder and record, I, the humble chronicler of FBN expeditions, set forth once more, this time to the heart of Eldrithwood, a realm steeped in the echoes of an ancient elven civilization, the destination of our sojourn. The echoing grove, a mystical forest bathed in an ever-shifting glow of moonlight, so soft that it seems the night itself has kissed the earthen upon approach. The grove reveals itself as a kaleidoscope of shimmering hues, the trees dancing with life as their leaves take on iridescent tints. The willows whisper melodies, their voices adding a sweet symphony to the symphony of nocturnal creatures that inhabit this verdant haven. The forest is a testament to the passage of time, its elven roots interwoven with remnants of once-proud architecture. Stone pillars, intricately carved, rise amongst the foliage, standing as silent sentinels marking the complexity of the elven civilization that once thrived here. As we venture deeper into the grove, the air thickens with the scent of ancient magic. The delicate crackle of moonlight against the moss beneath my feet creates a rhythm that mirrors the hushed whispers that echo through the willows. Each step in this ancient woodland is a tentative brush against history, a connection to a time long past marked by the footsteps of the elves that came before. And deep within the heart of the echoing grove lies the solitary singer's glade, where sorcerous elven bards gather to perform beneath the starlit sky. Their entrancing melodies float upon the wind, adding another dimension to this enchanting destination. To witness these performances, under the spell of the moon and stars, leaves one feeling as if they have stepped into a song themselves. In the echoing grove of the Whispering Willows, a magical sanctuary nestled deep within Eldrithwood, continues to echo with the whispers of the willows and the melodies of its sorcerous bards. As I set forth from this haven, I cannot help but feel a sense of awe and reverence for the wonders that lie beyond the boundaries of the known world, the questions that remain unanswered, the treasures that remain hidden, and the stories that remain untold. They beckon to the explorer's spirit, calling me to embark upon the next adventure that awaits. As I delve deeper into the heart of the echoing grove, the symphony of the night seemed to intensify, the whispers of the willows merging with the haunting tunes of the sorcerous bards. The moonlight formally bathed the forest in a dazzling spectacle, casting elongated shadows that danced across the ancient elven architecture. The remnants of once proud structures seemed to sing a silent song, their stone carvings shimmering with an ethereal glow. The path became labyrinthine, intertwined with roots and vines that seemed to pulse with life, guiding me deeper into the unknown. The leaves of the trees above shifted and swayed, creating a canopy of liquid light that shimmered and sparkled like a myriad of tiny stars. I felt as if I was traversing through a hidden realm, one untouched by the passage of time and the ravages of the outside world. Eventually, I came upon the solitary singer's glade, an open expanse illuminated by the soft, silver light of the moon. It was a breathtaking sight to behold. The bards, adorned in robes of shimmering silk and dancing jewels, stood around a grand fire, their faces illuminated by the fiery glow as they strummed strings and played wind instruments. Their melodies sent chills down my spine, resonating deep within my soul and stirring emotions I had long forgotten I possessed. As I stepped into the glade, I was greeted by one of the bards, a tall, slender elven woman with long, flowing hair the color of midnight. Her eyes shimmered with a wisdom beyond her years, and her voice, when she spoke, was like gentle rain dripping from leaves. "Welcome, traveler," she said, her voice hesitant but warm. "We are few in number, but many in spirit. Are you here to share a tale or to listen to one?" I hesitated, unsure of whether I was worthy of such precious company. But the allure of the echoing grove had drawn me here, and I felt that I could not turn back now. "I am here to listen," I said, my voice barely audible. The elven woman nodded and gestured towards a seat by the fire. As I sat down, she took a deep breath and began to weave a tale, her voice mesmerizing as she spun a tale of love, loss, and redemption. I felt myself becoming lost in the story, my heart swelling with emotion and my mind drifting away to a place far beyond the bounds of the echoing grove. When the tale ended, I found myself back in the heart of the forest, surrounded by the whispers of the willows and the melodies of the bards. As I made my way back through the labyrinthine path, I felt a sense of purpose, of destiny, guiding me through the darkness. The echoing grove had cast its spell upon me, and I knew that I would return, time and time again, to lose myself in its enchanting embrace. The night had gone, and the moon had set, giving way to the soft glow of dawn. But as I stood at the edge of the echoing grove, looking out over the ancient woodland, I knew that its magic would remain with me forever, a beacon guiding me through the darkest of nights, and the silent whispers of my own solenes, the first light of dawn, kissed the horizon. The echoing grove began to reveal its enchanting secrets. The dew-kissed leaves sparkled with a myriad of colors, creating a spectacle that rivaled the stars above. The shimmering trees wavered gently, as if they were swaying in time with an invisible melody. The symphony of nocturnal creatures was replaced by the gentle songs of awakening birds, their melodies intertwining with the whispers of the willows. I continued my journey through the labyrinthine path, feeling a deep sense of serenity wash over me. The air was crisp and fresh, tinged with the scent of blooming flowers and ancient earth. Each step felt like a gentle caress, guiding me deeper into the heart of the forest. The remnants of elven architecture appeared more vivid in the daylight, their intricate designs telling tales of a civilization lost to the sands of time. The singer's glade came into view, a serene oasis nestled within the heart of the grove. The sorcerous elven bards had awoken, their melodies floating through the air like whispers on the wind. Their songs were hauntingly beautiful, resonating with a power that seemed to stir something deep within my soul. I felt a connection, not just to the music, but to the heart of the forest itself. I sat under the ancient elven tree that stood as the glade's centerpiece, feeling the energy of the oak pulse beneath me. The bards continued their mesmerizing performance, their melodies weaving together to create a harmony that filled the air. The sun began to rise, casting its radiant glow over the echoing grove. The leaves of the trees were now a riot of colors, a breathtaking display that seemed to celebrate the dawn. I remained there for hours, lost in the music and the beauty of the echoing grove. When the sun was high in the sky, I reluctantly rose, feeling a sense of melancholy creep over me. I knew that I had to leave, but the magic of the forest had seeped into my very being. I felt changed, as if I had been awakened to a world I had never known existed. As I made my way back through the labyrinthine path, I knew that I would return. The echoing grove had captured my heart, and I knew that it would forever hold a special place within me. Its magic would remain with me, a guiding light that would illuminate my path through the darkest of nights, and the silent whispers of my own solenes. I delved deeper into the labyrinthine path of the echoing grove. The moonlight's ethereal glow became my solitary companion, casting long, dancing shadows against the iridescent leaves that lined the path. The melodic whispers of the willows seemed to grow louder, their songs a harmonious symphony that resonated deeply within my soul. Progressing further, I began to notice remnants of ancient elven architecture, disused stone structures, veiled in vines and foliage, stood as silent sentinels, bearing testament to the passage of time and the complexities of an elven civilization long past. Each relic whispered tales of forgotten histories, their silent stories adding another layer to the magic that permeated the very air I breathed. Finally, I emerged into the solitary singer's glade, an awe-inspiring sight. The glade, bathed in the soft light of the silver moon and a million twinkling stars, was a scene of unparalleled beauty. Sorcerous elven bards, their faces aglow with the mysterious power of their art, were scattered throughout the glade, their haunting melodies filling the air, punctuated by the occasional silvery notes of enchanted lutes. As I stood there, I felt the magic of the forest reach its zenith, its power washing over me in a wave that left me spellbound. I closed my eyes, letting the music seep into my very being, hearing the whispers of my heart echoing in harmony with the enchanting melodies. As the night wore on, the bard's songs grew more somber, a melancholic echo of the passage of time and the fading glow of the elven civilization. Yet there was a glimmer of hope in their music, a promise of resurrection and rebirth that touched my soul deeply. With a heavy heart, I bid farewell to the echoing grove, knowing that I must return to my mundane life. but the magic of the forest had seeped into my very essence, a guiding light that would remain with me, illuminating my path through the darkest of nights and the silent whispers of my own soul. This concludes this entry into the Atlas Obscura of fantasy. May your paths be curious and your steps ever bold, for the magic of the echoing grove will forever reside within those who have ventured into its enchanting embrace, a beacon of wonder and hope that shall guide you on your journeys to come.